Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still fucking sick. Meaning I'm cool. What you laughing at, bruh? What's funny?
Laughing at how wrong I was about.
Oh yeah.
This
We'll get into that.
Song.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do have to announce this. We will be having a bit of a programming change here at the TMG show. Starting next week, the TMG show will be coming out on Fridays.
Whoa.
Coming out on Fridays. Also, need to make it known, all right? I'm going to Virginia this week. So, Norfolk or Richmond, pull up to the Richmond show. Then it'll be better, but if you're somebody from Norfolk County, come see me. Now, relevant to this, we were just talking about this, me and Katherine. And Katherine goes, don't you know that song where he shouts out Norfolk?
West Side, Long Beach, Norfolk.
That's what Katherine was saying. So
I thought it was Is it Norfolk the whole time? I thought Vince Staples was a bi-coastal guy. North. That's what it's about. Norfolk, Virginia, baby.
No, dude. North is a reference to the gang he's in.
From Norfolk, Virginia.
No.
He's a colonial rapper. He's one of the original 13 hip hoppers. They rap about cornucopias.
Yeah.
And log cabins.
Yeah.
You don't know shit, gangsters.
Yeah.
Cocaine, the color of Creole.
Yeah.
See, that's taking it back. Real Norfolk. No, North Side. Sorry. Yeah. Look, I don't.
He says North Side, Long Beach. North Side, Long Beach.
I'm not going to lie. The entire time, I was like, this guy is the only guy repping Virginia.
No, but you know what's funny is Pusha T is from Virginia.
Isn't it wild when rappers are like diehard for their city and then their city's like Richmond? And you're like,
shout out Freddie Gibbs, Gary, Indiana.
Yeah,
he puts on for Gary.
Dude, even like Louisville, where I'm from, like Jack Harlow goes hard for Louisville.
Yeah.
And I've never said this out loud, but I'm like, I think that's hurting your reputation a little bit.
Interesting. I know some of Jack's people.
I'm just saying I grew up in Louisville, okay? And there is a side that is, now that I've learned, is artsy and hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a real country club side to the city as well.
Of Louisville, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's a wild place to be rapping about.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
More of a city to have a twang about.
From the Ville.
Yeah. But God. No, when a big person starts following you, oh man, he looks like he's got a girl.
That's Doja.
Okay, thank God. Okay. Phew. Dude, when a celebrity starts following you though, do you second guess what you're about to post?
Yeah, I mean I have people that follow me and I'm like, only a matter of time.
Do they unfollow you?
Only a matter of time.
Tell me your craziest follow. Like the weirdest, like how did this person start following me?
Oh, well, so I just did LeBron's podcast, The Shop.
You did?
Yeah.
Can you talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, people are making fun of me because the promo they posted, I'm super awkward, zero aura.
Yeah.
Look like a total cornball.
Are you like the token cornball in the group? Like, is that what they painted you as?
Look. Man, it's a rough.
That's not you.
It's a rough watch. Look how corny I am. It was hard for me to.
No, you look like the kid that's gonna be the silent killer in the group.
So I don't know. All right, so I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this. I'll tell a couple stories from this. So first of all, I sat next to LiAngelo.
Mm-hmm.
LiAngelo Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Jello, man. And
you're going to have to give me more of a bio than that.
Yeah, former basketball player, rapper. His dad is LeVar Ball. His brothers are in the NBA. Him and all his brothers play basketball. But I was sitting next to Jello. And it's so funny because me and him are sitting
Dude,
on the
this
couch.
is funny, too.
Yeah. I look like such a dweeb. It's funny sitting on a couch next to a guy like Jello because, I mean, he's huge.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's massive.
Uh-huh.
And, for sure, I'm the most petite guy on set.
Yeah, but so I'm sure you have a lot of personality.
Well, I was like kind of nervous going into it.
Yeah.
But it's like Braun's right hand guy Maverick is like these are like his people.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is his production company.
Mm-hmm. Are you nervous to say anything silly?
Yeah, like I have like a fucking dweeby dark sense of humor. So a lot of my references are super online, and these are like grown adults. You know what I mean? Like lived lives, and so not only am I like younger than some of the people on the panel, but I just feel like I'm just a dork. So I have to like kind of pick my shots.
Dude, you lean in.
Well, yeah. So no, I mean, I think the episode went well. Like I was definitely like getting jokes off and stuff. So the funniest part is I really go for it on this one. Ready? I don't know if they kept it, but one of the hosts, he turns to me and he's like, he's as a comedian, I think the way he phrased it was, he's like, because Jared Carmichael was here, and I was like, oh yeah, my peer. He's like, Jared Carmichael was here, and he was saying like sometimes he likes to go up and like kind of like ruffle the audience's feathers a little bit, like he likes to kind of like put them off almost. And I look out to the cameras. I'm like, oh, you probably can't keep this one. But yeah. I just got over a phase where I was doing that like real aggressively, and like I finally like stopped. But I would get on stage and I would go, thank God you're all here tonight. I really wanted to talk about being molested. The room goes fucking staunch quiet. And I go like this, and I'm like,
these are not comedians who love a dark joke.
So then I throw my hand out, and I'm like, and this energy right here, I'm like, I kind of like that. But after I like say the bit, shout out Karen Pittman. She when I said the joke, she's over to my right. She's like, she's giggling, dude. I'm like, all right, so I got one, right? I got one person, and then
these are like the most anti-diddling crowd. Like even if they are diddled, this isn't even the crowd to admit it.
I mean, yeah, like these are this grown men on that panel. Yeah. It's not something that they necessarily want to get in. They're not so frivolous about joking about that type of stuff. And I was talking to no, hold on. Let me jog my memory,
dude, this is their worst nightmare.
Yeah.
You're like Sacha Baron Cohen in them right now.
Slightly,
They're going like, is this a prank?
Yeah, I was like trying to figure out the one thing. Yeah, that's what it was. So the barber, the guy who cuts hair, his name's Bash. He didn't cut hair, but I was so nervous that I held back on this one. I kind of wish I didn't, but I was going to, in the middle of the show, be like, just try to stop the whole conversation and turn to the barber and be like, so you want me to lay down? Knowing that he'd be like, what? And I'd be like, well, yeah, I mean, I said in my email, and I mean, you said you were going to do my pubes, so you want me to lay down? And I know it would bomb, and he'd go, man, no, I'm not. And I said, no, don't. You said, and I wanted to do this whole thing where I said, you said you'd do my pubes, man. I have the email right here, and I wanted to pull it out and do a whole
my
thing.
Groin with that TikTok haircut.
But that's the
faded sides.
So, I think it was one of those things that was like funny in my mind, but then when you get there and you see, because I think it gets distributed to HBO. So,
dude, they cut all your lines.
I think they cut most of what I said. I think I probably have 5 things said in there about like fatherhood.
They're cutting around what you said. You just go, my father was around before I was molested.
Yeah,
and they
just keep saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just all your only sound bites now is like, my father was a.
Yeah, my dad.
Next.
I really think they cut most of what I said.
I love that you were already the fish out of water.
Yeah. And then
And
I just dug it further.
Yeah. And they were like, this kid snuck in.
Yeah.
This is an intern.
Yeah.
That was filling in for the cameras and stuck around and was like, finally, somebody's going to listen to my molestation story.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to the shop, man. Thanks for having me. If anyone from the show is seeing this, I felt like, I was just chuckling because I was just thinking, I'm me.
That's what Norm MacDonald would have done.
I'm a bit weird. I'm a bit weird.
It's so fun when you're in a room and you're doing a bit and no one understands the bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm a bit odd.
You look like in that picture.
Oh yeah, I look like I'm about to bust the table. You know what I'm saying?
You have no idea where you are.
Yeah.
And you still think you look like you're in line to meet somebody at Comic-Con.
I was so in my head.
Really? Were you nervous?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, it was one of those moments where it's like you get the email and they're going, "You're gonna be on LeBron's podcast."
That's nuts.
I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just.
What kind of questions do they ask?
So the conversations were like, that was the other thing. So I held back on the joke because I saw a cue card that I wasn't supposed to see. Like someone from production left it on my seat.
Yeah.
So I saw where the conversation was supposed to go.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be like genuine. It was like they wanted like a real conversation.
Uh-huh.
So when I looked at that, I'm like, I can't do the pubes bit here is, they might actually like be mad at me. I don't think they would have, honestly, after I got to know everybody and like they were joking throughout the thing. I think they would have laughed.
Uh-huh.
But just when I got to look at that and I was like, well, I know I'm likely to say something else to make it uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
So I just won't do too much.
And you're like,
I felt so stupid, dude.
Dude, I just did an interview for a producer for like a show kind of similar to this.
Yeah.
And they're like interviewing to make sure you have a story to tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I definitely just lied in the interview. Oh my God.
I mean, lying on your resume, it's normal.
I straight up was like, yeah, I was living in my car for 3 years.
Did you get it?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
But they were just like, they were just, dude, it's that, I don't know if I've already said it, but like, it's that like thing in these like talent show kind of stories where they're like, they don't even care if you're actually that good. They just want to make sure you have a backstory.
Yeah.
That's, they can sell to the audience.
Sure.
And then you just start feeling the pressure to have a backstory.
Yeah.
And so you're like, God, I left my whole family in Lithuania when I was 6.
Yeah.
Had to learn this Kentucky accent.
Yeah. I crawled into a shipping crate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it was crazy. I had to live in a zoo for 4 years, and in my car. And now I made it here, and they're like, "Wow, it's interesting." I've lied in most interviews like that. Eventually,
Well, it was great. Was they didn't necessarily the shop like they. The way they structure the show is smart. Like they definitely do research and they figure out how strangers can talk about a singular subject.
Yeah.
So, that was the other part of it where it was very clear they had put in a lot of time and a lot of effort. And I was thinking, don't fucking.
Did they have any nerd cupboard stuff?
No. It was just like, some of it was just like kind of headspace things about like performing, like just like performing.
Yeah.
Because there's like an athlete and then an actor, and they rolled up comedy into that, and the entire conversation, like it wasn't all super heavy, but it was just very genuine, and it was vulnerable at times too.
Really?
Yeah.
And you had to get vulnerable?
Yeah, I mean, I did like, just that's what the show is. So I'm like, all right, I'll just play ball, and it's not like super vulnerable. I think the most vulnerable thing I was getting into was like, I think a lot of being a parent is learning how to do something difficult.
Uh-huh.
And that thing is like taking care of, your child and maybe you don't feel you have it all together or whatever. Learning how to just like push through that.
Right.
And I was talking about, because actually what I was relating it to, and I think this is actually, it was actually interesting, it wasn't just like kind of fucking fluff, was LeAngelo, we got in this conversation about how his dad, because basically I was saying I hope to give my son the ability to do something difficult. And I was like, that's a really hard thing to teach your children, is how to do something that's hard.
Yeah, you're going to give him a lot of debt.
Yeah. And so LeAngelo was basically going into this thing about how his dad, as soon as they were sort of kind of conscious, was like, hey, you are 3 light-skinned basketball players in the hood. They're gonna play you hard. They're gonna treat you like shit, and you need to go out there and learn. First of all, don't complain about it. And he's like, you need to go out there and learn how to fucking play, because they're going to be harder on you than the other kids.
He's saying this to a 3-year-old?
I think they were like 9, 10 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I think some people want to just maybe just laugh at it. The fact that like he got into music, he had a song go like super viral and it did really well. And I think people were like making fun of him or like want to laugh. It's sort of like, maybe it's on, please don't play this. I can't hear my voice.
God.
I cannot hear my voice. Yeah. I can't hear my voice.
It's torturous, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't hear it. Thank you, Obi. Hello, everyone. We want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. Create a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business. Get paid on time with professional on-brand invoices and online payments. You can also streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools. They offer integrated SEO tools so you can show up more often on search engines and can bring in more customers. Squarespace domains make it easy to find the best name for your business at one fair, all-inclusive price. Every Squarespace domain comes with advanced privacy and security tools included to ensure your domain remains online and protected. Squarespace makes it easy to showcase your expertise and engage clients with video content on your website. Upload and organize your videos, create stunning video libraries, and even monetize your content by adding a paywall, perfect for online courses, exclusive tutorials, and premium workshops. You can also fundraise directly on your website and grow your impact with built-in donation tools. Head to squarespace.com/TMG for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code TMG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Hello, everyone. We want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Cash.app. Y'all know this about me, but if you don't, you know, I'm on the road, I'm doing comedy, and what does that mean? Me and the touring crew exchanging a lot of cash. We like to watch movies together on the road. We like to go play pool. We get various types of meals for each other. And what makes that easy is a little wonderful thing called Cash App. We pass money between each other, me and the boys, all the time. Because Cash App is built for the way you and your friends move and save money. Now, let me tell you something about me, okay? I can be very petty. All right. And if you don't know this about me, you should know this now. Not only am I a pool player, but if you are my friend and you disrespect me on the felt, there's a charge for that. If you curse at me, if you beat me, there's a charge for it. I invoice for it via Cash App. Okay. And I request money for things of that nature. But besides charging my friends and being petty, Cash App is great. Splitting pizza, movie tickets, whatever it be. You don't got to wait forever to get paid back because it can be done in a tap. Another cool thing, if you work hourly or get direct deposit, you can set it up on Cash App. You can get your money up to 2 days earlier. Cash App is super safe. When you bank through Cash App, you gain access to instant alerts, the power to lock your card in a tap, and extra safeguards so strangers can't find your account. No hidden fees, no surprises, just simple money moves that fit your life. Take control of your money today with Cash App. If you're between 13 and 17, you can still sign up. Just ask a parent or guardian for help to open up a Cash App sponsored account. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use our exclusive code to earn additional cash for real. If you're over 18, just download Cash App, and after you sign up, use our exclusive referral code, That's Money10, in your profile, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account when you send $5 or more to a friend within your first 14 days. Or if you're between 13 to 17 years old, request a sponsored account from a parent or guardian. And once you sign up, use our exclusive referral code, That's Money10, in your profile to get $10 dropped right into your account when you order and activate your free Cash App card and send $5 or more to a friend within your first 14 days. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Direct deposit roundups, overdraft coverage, and discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. But basically, I think people would maybe try to make a joke of how sort of like nonchalant he is about the fact that he had this song go like super viral.
Yeah.
But this is the part where, I was just being open, but it is a crazy thing to me because he's young and he wasn't like having something be that popular. It didn't like scare him at all. Like it's very clear, like he didn't overthink it. Like he just had a song go really big and he's like, cool, I'll just go make another one. And I was just saying, I think that's a very difficult mindset to have for most people. Like if you have something go really popular, you start overthinking it. You got people in your ear like, you need this, you need that. And
yeah,
he seemed to just be kind of just be able to roll with it.
Yeah, because he'd already done the difficult thing with a bunch of pressure on him.
Yeah.
And then with the expectation to continue to deliver.
Yeah, and he was crediting his dad for that. Like he was basically saying like, yeah, my dad always taught us like you just got to push through it and like keep going. So
yeah,
that was like the most vulnerable part of the conversation, I would say.
Did you ever watch King Richard before Will Smith slapped?
No.
Chris Rock?
No.
It's about Serena and Venus's dad.
Oh.
And then obviously I'm obsessed with Beyonce, and like you always hear about like her dad like quit his job and became her manager when she was 9, and the whole girl group like made it his life.
Yeah.
Those parents, you're just like, God, you invested everything into hoping that your child
yeah,
is still like really into this in 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then still likes you enough to like cut you a slice.
Yeah, and or want to have a relationship with you. And, yeah.
It's a very interesting relationship because you're like, you gave everything to your child, but then also it's like that's a different human being than you,
and they
might not want it,
and they don't owe you anything.
Yeah, yeah. It's a weird because you're also like that, like Beyonce and the Venus or the Williams sisters, and this they have everything. They owe everything to their parent.
Yeah.
They probably would not have been as successful as they were without their parent.
Yeah.
But also, they probably have a lot of anxiety and demons because of their parents.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the part with LiAngelo. I thought that was really impressive, and like he very clearly like has I guess I'm reading from the surface. Obviously, I don't go home with the guy, but like. It seems he has a great relationship with his dad.
Really?
Yeah. And I just didn't hold back. I'm like, that is something that I genuinely care about. And I think it's something that was worth talking about, which is like, I think that's a really tough thing to do as a parent when you learn how to do something difficult. Because you hear about it all the time. A parent, not just a father, but it's like a mother, a father, like they work real hard. Maybe they become very successful. The family benefits, rich kids, they don't have to be rich, but like a family that does well, the kids are just sort of like oblivious to, what's difficult about the world. And then they always say like it skips a generation, and you hear about people who maybe have like an arrested development, and their parents did well, so they never had to try, and then they maybe kind of inherit what those things were, and then they have kids, and then they kind of fuck that up. And so, I think that is something that is legitimately on my mind often, is how I teach my son how to just do something difficult.
Yeah. But also, like, it's the dance, because then you don't want to, because I always felt like my parents were like, yeah, whatever, just do whatever you want. And I like look back and I'm like, I wish you would have like taught me some shit, or pushed me in some way. I mean, I'm happy to where I turned out.
Yeah.
But like they were so laissez-faire and just like, but I think because they were just busy with their own shit.
Yeah.
And were not hands-on with anything.
Yeah.
Just like, like as long as they didn't have to go down and bail us out of jail, they weren't mad about anything.
Yeah. Or
knew what we were doing.
Yeah.
And I found my way. But you're just like, you're like, God, I wish you would have. Yeah. I wish I would have hated you because you cared too much sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know.
I think that's the most difficult thing. So I guess it's something that, I feel corny talking about it, but like I do care.
Like the second your son gets into something, are you going to be like, all right, we're going balls to the walls with this?
It's tough because I think the greatest thing I can give him is experience. So I don't think it's things. I think it's like if I can get him to try a lot of sports.
Yeah.
But I think if he gets into a sport, I do feel a responsibility as his parent to like learn about that sport, like how you would play it, what would make you better, because I think it's because, I was put into sports as a kid, but it was very kind of like, if you want to do it. It
was like, we're stressed about like who's taking you to practice.
Yeah.
Not like how well you're doing at the sport.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, dude, I joined one basketball league. Dude, I was 4'11".
How old? Well, what age?
Maybe 13.
Yeah, I think maybe your parents weren't really into that one because they kind of knew that one probably wasn't going to go far, no matter how much energy they put into it.
I actually don't think they really thought twice about it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't have.
I guess if my son is 4'11" and he's like, I want to play basketball, I might look at my son and go to Google and go, optimal sports for shorter height.
With his limb length and everything too. Yeah. Yeah. Could be a good swimmer.
a diver. I don't know. Children's fencing. Pool.
Yeah. Or adult fencing.
Like, I think it...
Pool, you would throw in pool.
Yeah, I think... no, just the pool, not like billiards.
You just called it pool?
Yeah. Look. Gymnastics.
Yeah, okay.
Horse racing, martial arts, weightlifting.
Yes.
And then look at this. Look, sports where short stature is not a significant disadvantage can include tennis, soccer, baseball, bowling, auto racing. That was another thing.
Well, I was gonna always say bowling, but you don't want to go bowling. Those are.
I bowled as a kid.
Did you really?
I was 12. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, a lot of buddies that I went to school with were doing it.
I always felt like people that bowled were people that were allergic to the sun and grass.
Nah, man, you're hating, dude. Yeah, dude. It was a great Saturday morning thing.
That sounds fun. It does feel. I just watched The Big Lebowski again recently.
Yeah.
And I was like, boy, is this just a, it's too indoor. It's too indoor.
Man.
Smoke-filled pretzels and Coca-Cola and beer and sweat and opinions. Too many of that in a small space.
Man, bowling Saturday mornings was great. I gotta get my buddy Clark in here. One of my junior high school buddies. He lives around the way. He was great at bowling at 13 years old. Had like a 220 average.
Yeah, cool.
You're a hater. Dude. You're a hater.
You know what bowling is?
What?
It is the official sports of stepdads. It's like this. I gotta get out of here. and a man leaves and he escapes to the alley.
I mean, dude, bowling league. When you pull up and you see a bowling league, you get some characters in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's the you know what bowling is? It's everyone's plan B.
Yeah, man.
It's hard.
What do you mean? The lady goes at the end of the alley and lays on her side. And she's like, all right.
I didn't mean
right at the belly button.
I did.
Get one of them slow kids to throw it too. Right in the stomach. Hey, listen, this is a really
I got twins.
This is a really offensive transition. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just thinking if you had twins, you had to bowl it like where you knocked out both of the pins on either side.
7-10 split.
Yeah.
I got close to hitting one of those.
That's got to be really hard. You got to bowl it to where it's rolling at an angle so it hits one pin and then the pin and then rolls to the opposite side and hits the other one.
You need I know one technique is to get it to drop in the gutter, but it has enough momentum where it shifts in the gutter and it pops out at the end of the gutter to knock the 7-pin like kind of off the back wall and into the top.
Actually, you've seen guys actually do it on purpose. Or was that just a drunk man on cocaine?
No. Like that's like a legitimate technique to hit the 7-10 split.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems incredibly hard.
Yeah.
It does, but look at the person throwing that ball.
Hey, man.
Look at the physique of that person who's...
No. Let me tell you that. What physique are you thinking?
A 20-year retired minor league pitcher. That guy is now doing well at
No. This is a...
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, these boys are thick. They like beer. These are big boys.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I think these are maybe retired framers or guys that did software sales in the 80s.
Yeah, and they're like, man, I've seen some shit.
Now let me tell you where it gets crazy. All right, when you got the one of these guys, he brings his nephew. His nephew's a little on the spectrum. Okay. Because we had some of them boys in our league. Right?
Okay. I bet they're good because they can calculate the spin with their eyes.
You know where it really comes together. Mm-hmm. They got that strength.
Oh yes.
They got a little bit of that special sauce.
That strength that they don't need to work on. It's just there.
Yeah. We had one dude that would show up on Saturday mornings. The power in that throw and the straightness of that throw. I mean, this kid was a machine.
And it's purely fueled by his anger at his mother.
I don't even know if this guy was angry. That's what made it scarier.
Wow, really?
His face never flinched the whole time he was chucking that ball.
He wasn't even trying. He just went
straight.
And he knew the exact velocity
yeah.
to throw it at and angle.
Yeah. Man, I almost got back into bowling a couple years ago. I was going to buy a new ball, get it drilled out with my fingies. Yeah.
Oh, you can get one that's specific to your finger shape?
Yeah. You get like the length of your grip.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Oh, yeah.
The air that blows out is always truly the most disgusting part about the whole experience.
You're just drying off your sweaty hand?
It's just like, yeah, it feels like there's a maintenance man underneath there. Just going like, and that feels like the air that's coming out.
You know, it's really darky. They give you, or you can buy like a powder bag and you like pat your hand down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know who else uses those powder bags? Rock climbers.
LeBron. Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's like the same, it's just Don from Milwaukee. You know? And he's got high cholesterol.
Yeah.
And his doctor's on his ass about it, you know? and he is getting back together with his ex-wife Donna.
I'm not supposed to be using my low back like this, but
he's got a brace.
Yeah, but I got a brace, and
yeah,
they're not gonna keep me away from this here day or alley. Okay, I've been coming to this alley damn near 18 years. I'm not stopping now.
And he does the clap, and then he goes, "I got it in my eye. I just got these new contacts."
Donna, hand me my handkerchief, would you, please?
Did you back my Clearasil? But it's hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a hater, man.
I know. I had a private gig this weekend and had the almost exact opposite of
the shop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I went to Illuminati sleepaway camp.
Let's go. Where was this?
Springdale, Montana.
Was it Kanye's fucking warehouse?
It was
no, his is Wyoming. My bad.
Is that where it is?
Yeah, his is Wyoming.
I do not believe there was a shade of skin color there light darker than mine.
Yeah, so you were the darkest person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's because I was a little sunburned from my hike earlier.
By the way, if anyone's noticed that I'm red.
You are?
Yeah.
From what?
Slightly red. I've got a brutal fever.
Is that it? Because I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm 105.
You don't get sunburned, do you?
I can.
Really?
Yeah, if I'm out there long enough, I'll crisp up.
Oh my God, I'm gonna sunburn from these lights.
Yeah.
Dog, let me tell you, dude. Okay, I got the call. I was supposed to be in Springfield, Missouri, and this is Thursday. I got the call from my agents, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to do a private gig in Montana?" And I was like, "I got Springfield, Missouri. Those are my people. I can't let them down." And they're like, "This is how much they're paying you." I was like, "I'll be in Montana."
Wow.
Okay, flying to Bozeman, first class. Walk down the elevator. They had a chauffeur with my name on it.
Wow.
We get into a nice little Cadillac Escalade. Drive, and then they drop me off at my home-to-home suites. We are knocked down to reality very quickly.
Right.
But it's because it's the nicest hotel in the area.
You
want to know why I know it's the nicest hotel in the area? Because guess who else they had put up there and was staying there?
Who?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob Thornton was in that bitch?
Billy Bob Thornton was in there, too.
Was he at this event?
Yeah, it was like, dude...
Let's go.
Dude, it was so weird. Okay, so it's like this ranch that they just opened out in like this middle of nowhere in Montana, and it was like, everybody donated $150,000
to the ranch
to charity, and then they went
was
and
it
had
Hidden
this.
Valley?
It was more like, don't look over here.
Oh, I was.
I didn't even put that together. Listen, I make a lot of money now, and I don't stop and listen.
Yeah. So you're in the Hidden Valley Ranch. Everyone's donating for this charity. What was the charity?
I think Illuminati funds.
Okay.
I think it was a membership charity, and then you get to go into this ranch for the whole weekend, and they just have all the cast of Yellowstone walking around.
Yeah. Actually, or
yes.
Really.
They who's the main guy in it? I can't keep
Kevin
forgetting.
Costner?
I always get him mixed up with Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. They're the same guy.
And Tim Allen.
Yeah. Well, I think Tim Allen and Kevin Costner are very different people.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like they could both handle a situation if I needed them to.
Oh, sure, but I just mean philosophically, I think they're different people.
If they got into a fight, I don't know who would have won.
I think Kevin Costner.
You think so?
Yeah.
Tim Allen went to jail.
For what, though?
You don't know this?
Yeah.
Dude, Tim Allen went to jail. Look up his mugshot. He went to jail before he ever became a comedian.
Oh.
Can you Google? Yeah, that's his. Look how badass that mugshot is. You see that mugshot? I forget what he went to jail for. But he was like
his last name is Dick.
Is it really?
Timothy Allen Dick. And man, that's a 50s ass name.
Look at that mustache, man.
Arrested by an undercover cop at the Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport. Allen and partner were caught with over 650 grams of cocaine.
Dog.
Wow, what a cool guy.
He could have gotten into it back in the day. And look at his face and his hair.
Yeah.
I mean, that man, he could have gotten it. You know what I'm saying?
I look at images like this, I'm like, I got soft genetics, bro. I got soft genetics. He was 25 looking like that.
That's what I'm saying. When he got into acting and stuff, all his like friends were probably like, "You pussy."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They were doing some hardcore stuff. Man, I bet he wrangled a few ponies.
Yeah. Let's start getting excited.
I bet he wrangled a few other men's ponies.
Hello, everyone. We want to take a quick break to thank a sponsor. Today's episode, BetterHelp. Sometimes when you need a place to vent, you go to some interesting people. The barista at your local coffee shop, a stranger sitting next to you, whoever's doing your hair, and of course, your group chat. Lots of people are guilty of doing this, but not everyone is a therapist or the right match for you. Instead, BetterHelp can help you find a trained, credentialed, and fully licensed therapist. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and their 10-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means they typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recs. Completely online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to and switch therapists anytime at no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. It's convenient, too. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life, plus switch therapists at any time. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/TMG. That's betterhelp, HELP.com/TMG. So, all right.
So, okay. So it's out in this ranch. It's, when I tell you it is Illuminati sleepaway camp. Like, they're like going and fishing and hunting during the day. And then they had like, Billy Bob Thornton's band was playing every night, and Kevin Costner was walking around, and ladies were just asking him for pictures, and he was all ticked off. And then they had like John Lovitz doing a Q&A in the middle of the day.
Actually.
Yeah. And then like, dude, one lady, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they just had a silent, like they had like auction items, and it would just, one of them was actually just Donald Trump, like, his AI is like a Superman.
Yeah.
And it had a Superman cape and him sign the Superman cape. That was one of the auction items as we walked around. And I was looking around and I saw that and I was like, well, I'll do anything for a price. And then I just walked away. Dude, and then they have these like vendors around, and like I was talking to the vendor ladies because they were the only people that,
we're normal
workers.
Yeah. And
there was these ladies in there that were selling diamonds, and this one cute lady, she was so sweet. She's like, yeah, you see, there's like, they were selling like rifles, like 2 tents down, and she's like, yeah, these men earlier today just like were trying out the rifles, and they were just like pointing it at me. You like had the scope like on her, and they were just giggling, and I'm like, oh, these people will eat us.
Yeah.
If I say the wrong thing.
Right.
These kind of wealthy, like these are the children of the adults you're talking about.
Yeah. And then they go, no. Didn't y'all say we had a comedian? Mm-hmm. I want to say something funny. Where's she at?
Mm-hmm.
That's you, Miss Katherine.
Yeah.
You the comedian.
Mm-hmm.
IENNE. Is that right? You from L.A.? That's right. Nice to meet you. I'm a bit of a funny guy myself. Ask them.
And you're like, and they're all shivering behind him.
Yep.
Yeah, mister, you're very funny.
Very funny. I enjoy humor. Now I'm doing Kevin Spacey. I enjoy humor.
And everyone goes, yeah. And if they laugh, he throws them a rabbit leg, and they all eat it.
Now, Katherine, you know what I think is hilarious?
And I go, mm-hmm.
I love the excitement that pressure adds to a performance. So here goes a bit of pressure. If you don't make me laugh, I'm going to kill one of them for every joke that bombs.
And he goes like this. And I don't need to laugh tonight. I did just buy this new rifle. Yeah.
All right, so they got,
Dude, when I'm telling you, like, I mean, these people are walking around and they're like, oh, this is their 4th outfit change today while they're out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
On these ranches.
Yeah.
And before I go up, they do a Q&A with the cast of Yellowstone.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
And
nightmare shit for stand-up.
Oh, that's, these like gigs where you're just like, they're just like, wouldn't it be fun if we had comedy in the middle of it? And it's not set up for comedy at all. I mean, these are wealthy people who cannot relate to pain or suffering.
Yeah.
They don't understand
Yeah.
what being stressed out about a bill means.
Yeah.
The only stressed out about a bill they have is like their ex-husband named Bill.
They literally want Bob Hope.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And like on top of it, they have like the cast of Yellowstone who they're just like, do your accent. And it's like this beautiful British woman, and all of a sudden she dips down into like, this is my poor folk accent. And she does it for a second, and everyone's like, oh my God, we really believed you were poor for a second.
Oh my.
Nuts, right? And then right after.
Wait. Did they have any of the native actors or performers on this Q&A? Or was it just Kevin Costner?
Are you joking me? No.
I thought they might try to like hide it a little bit.
At one point, the guy that had driven me out there, he like hung out for the day because he's in the middle of nowhere, and 2 people had come up to me and they were like, he's been asked what he's doing here twice. Yeah. After the Q&A, also, by the way, I'm just like, the food was so good, and I kept eating it because I was like, this is my last meal.
Yeah, of course.
I'm ready to bomb my dick off.
Yeah.
After me, then there's a silent auction.
Oh my fucking God.
When I tell you, they are making up shit to auction off, and these people are throwing away hundreds of thousands of dollars for nothing.
Oh, so it's money laundering.
They go, here's a guitar signed by like one of the people from Yellowstone, and someone's like $80,000, and someone raising their hand like 90 if the whole cast signs it, and they're like 120. And they're giggling about throwing away the price of a small house in South Dakota.
Yeah.
Then, at the end of the auction, they bring out a live horse. Some people have just spent $100,000 to go out to lunch with one of the cast members. Then they bring out a live mother effing horse, and the guy riding, it's like, this is my horse. He's 19. He was one of the members of Yellowstone rode him on the show, and he's like, my daughter's won all these prizes on him. He's in film because he's that calm of a horse. And they're like, all right, we're going to start the bidding at $35,000, 35. Nobody bids on it. The man is like, look how good he is. This is a giant grown man. He stands up on his legs on top of the horse and then just jumps and lands. And the horse is like, oh. And then nobody wants to buy the horse.
So this guy's bombing at an auction.
The horse is bombing.
I mean, but him too.
Yes, yeah. Then they're parading him around. This is a live horse. Then all of a sudden they go, all right, no sale. Katherine, are you ready? And I was like, mother of God.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
And I have to walk up down, about to be the second horse.
This is like an Ari Aster scene.
That no one wants to buy.
Dude, this is
horrid. And this is like a half circle of like just incredibly wealthy people. Half the chairs are empty. They've gone through a Q&A with the cast of Yellowstone and a live auction where they were just like poo-poo to an award-winning thoroughbred. And then I get out there just cold as hell. and then have to do 30 minutes. By the way, the entire time I'm doing my set, one of the members of the Yellowstone, her puppy is running around the stage catching butterflies. And she's like, isn't that cute? And I'm like, yeah.
What is this stage, dude? What is the stage?
It's like, you like a dance floor would be set up at a wedding.
Yeah.
Below the stage.
Yeah.
That's where I am.
You're on the floor.
Yeah. So
you're on the floor in front of people sitting down like a don't tell.
Yeah. And the whole time I'm like.
And what type of venue is it? A giant tent? Is it outdoors?
It's outdoors. It's like there was like a giant mess hall right here, and then like the vendor tents kind of like surrounded that, and then there was like a stage, and then just Montana behind us.
So you're standing on a dance floor with Montana behind you.
Yeah.
Doing
Watching
stand-up
rich
comedy.
people be like, let's watch a performance from Les Mis. And then the whole people, you know who laughed the entire set time? The workers.
Yeah.
The sound guys, the generator guys, the lighting guys, the people, the vendors, and then just the band. And
They were giving you laughs, though.
Yeah. And then afterwards, then it was like, then actually all the girls in the cast of Yellowstone and then a bunch of like their friends were all like, we love you, girl power.
Oh, yeah, that felt good.
Dog, it is those gigs where you just are telling yourself the number you're making in the back of your head the entire time.
Right.
And then we go back to the home suites, and this is my favorite. The band's back there that was performing, and then Billy Bob walks in with his band, and he goes, I guess he performed twice there. He was like at the amphitheater down the street.
Oh.
And he goes, I like the crowd better tonight. He goes, they had a higher IQ. He goes, last night, he goes, these people were staring at me. He goes, you know how you have to dumb things down? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, we were doing a song about peace, and like how, you got to bury the hatchet sometimes and just look at somebody like a human and not look to hate people all the time. And he's like, we're about to start singing that song. He's like, and he's so cool, by the way.
Billy.
Yeah. And he's like, there's literally a peace sign behind us while we're singing the song. And he goes, doing these little stories before the songs. And he goes, and I just look at these people and I look into their eyes. Right before I start singing the song about peace, I just look at them and I go, this song's about my dog and my truck and drinking beer with my best friend. And they all went crazy.
Wow.
And I was like, you fucking get it.
So you had a nice chat with Billy Bob.
Yeah.
Did he give you props?
Yeah. He was like, he was just like, you were the comedian. And I was like, yeah. He's like, were you funny? I was like, I collected a check.
He liked that.
Yeah.
He liked that.
Yeah. It was, but they even said like Kevin Costner, they were like, yeah, he couldn't have given a hoot to be out here. He just smiled for the picture, and as soon as the picture's over, he stopped smiling. And these people are saying this, and you're looking at them like, you have no idea.
That you're a cunt.
Yeah.
But it sounds like the set wasn't terrible.
It actually wasn't. Yeah. By the end of it, I was just making fun of the whole situation.
Yeah.
So much. And just like, I mean, literally at one point during the silent auction, I think they like looked at a man and they're like, how much for that man's shirt? And he bought his own shirt for like $80,000 and thought it was hilarious.
How did you open, dude?
I said, I'm here. I feel like a 2025 gladiator.
What's that even mean?
I just like, this is the ring, and there's a bunch of, wealthy people watching me, and I have to fight for my life now.
Okay. Yeah.
And
they like that. They're like, I feel like someone's gonna thumb me down, and I'm gonna get decapitated.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, I was about to be a moving target in the back.
The tension from that horse being paraded around the room, and the hard pivot to Katherine, you here?
Yeah, 'cause there's the funny girl ready to go, and entertain us now. Like I understood what jesters and a Roman court felt like then.
Yeah.
They were just like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
spare me, mister.
That reminds me of a dude I know invited me to do 10 minutes at Spotify because he was doing a screening for some stuff he had shot.
Uh-huh.
And he wanted comedians to go in between, and then I headlined in this private Spotify theater to a bunch of Spotify employees.
No, they don't want that.
Yeah.
They want to go home.
Yeah, and I started. This is like my old stuff. So I I did a bit about like 9/11 and some other stuff, and it's just what I had, at the time.
They're just like, hey, I know you have stuff to do, but the president wants us to come over here and watch this comedian in this theater.
Yeah.
And so they're all sitting there like, so what is it? What are we going? I have a deadline. And they're like, well, we have to watch this comedy now, forced comedy.
I've come to understand what a lot of my comedic ideas result in the room. Okay, ready? This is what I hear a lot during my sets. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. And a lot of this.
Yeah. It's like your comedy is this is what I go. There's like people that are like, this is a light set to come and laugh about life. Then there's a style of comedy where it's like, do you want to feel better about yourself? You have that style.
You think so? I thought my style is you think you're here? It's time to go here. It's time to come over.
And go darker?
Yeah,
and to realize what a pebble you are in this world?
Maybe. I affect my nihilism onto others. That's why I think I do so well with people in their 20s.
Yeah.
Because people in their 20s have they got that post-irony nihilism, and they're like, yes.
It's great. It's great comedy. There is a certain comedy that doesn't do well for people that are like, let's hire comedy.
Yeah, dude.
For people who are forced to sit and watch something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You know Ronald McDonald is who you want to hire.
No, you know who's forced to sit and watch comedy? You know who's a hostage?
Who?
Anyone who paid the 2-item minimum and the $40 ticket at the Hollywood Improv or the Comedy Store on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or sometimes Thursday.
Dog. And that's why the Lab is so hard in that room.
Oh, brother.
That's the smaller venue at the Improv. Because you know those people are all just like, we thought we were going to the big room.
Yeah.
And then you just put them in the tiny room.
Yeah.
And the whole time they're just, it's like they're catfished.
Yeah.
And they walk in and their date, you realize they had a filter on the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're looking at them just like,
yeah, what the fuck is this?
Is what it came out for?
You know what the Lab is good for, though?
What?
I think it's good for live podcasts and shows like Send News.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's really good for that.
Very laid back.
Has to be laid back. But,
casual.
But watching
low stakes.
Yes, watching legit material in there. No, thank you.
Sad.
No, thank you.
It's like the room's been cursed.
Yeah, I think it's the 2 pillars.
That's what everybody says.
It is. Because there's people behind them. It inspires people to talk and lean. Yeah. Everyone in the front is lit way too bright. Yeah. So everything they do is visible. So they're not comfortable. Mm-hmm. And it's like a weird mix of people who are not comfortable and people who are too comfortable. When you're sitting against that sound booth all the way in the back, you're not part of the show.
No.
You don't have to laugh if you don't want to.
No.
You got to be big up there. Like, you have to be like a lot. Yeah.
And who feels like they want to be big in the Lab?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm performing in my parents' closet right now.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into the bonus now. You can always catch us at tmgstudios.tv. Yeah. Pull up to Richmond. You got any private jet venues you're doing?
I promise I won't cancel for these gigs coming up. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa. I love Tulsa.
I really do love Tulsa.
I love Tulsa. I do too.
I don't know what else I have coming up. Lexington, Kentucky. I don't know. Some other stuff. CatherineBlanford.com for tickets. I'm about to go to Bourbon Beyond. I'm about to go to a music festival this weekend.
You've been built up to this one.
I've been living life.
You've been built up to this one.
And I'm trying not to drink. I'm trying to only do mushrooms for a week straight. So we'll see if I have a brain when I come back.
You're gonna have a brain. You will.
Maybe I'll have 2 brains.
Yeah. Catherine's gonna get her brain auctioned off at the next Rich Guy Comedy Fest.
It'll go for less than the horse.
Yeah, bro. All right, guys. We'll see you in the bonus. Love you. Goodbye.
This week on the bonus.
Are you allowed to say that?
I put on my slapsticks from 10 to 12.
I'm scared of saying it.
Your ass was supposed to be at the Sphere watching the Backstreet Boys 2 weekends ago.
No, I'm back with the children.
Watch the full episode by signing up for a membership at tmgstudios.com.